Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to join this family. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this beautiful stitch. It looks the same on both sides. It is only a one row repeat pattern until the end. To begin, make a slip knot. This is how I make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, adjust this loop so that it fits the size of your crochet hook. Then you are going to chain multiples of 2, then add 4 chains. A multiple of 2 is any number that is divisible by 2, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. For me, I'm going to chain 16. 16 is a multiple of 2. Then add 4 chains. That makes it 20. So I have chained 20 in total. And to begin working, the 4 chains that you added, you skip 1, 2, 3 and work in the 4th chain space. So you go through this 4th chain space, draw up a loop. You have 2 loops, yarn over, go through the same stitch where you pulled a loop. Now you have 4 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. Then you are going to skip the next chain, go to the next one, you go through, draw up a loop. You have 2 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, go through the same stitch where you drew a loop and draw a loop. Now you have 4 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. We are going to repeat that across the row. You skip the next stitch or chain, go to the next one, draw a loop. You have 2 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, go through the same stitch or chain, draw a loop. Now you have 4 loops, yarn over, draw through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. So repeat that until the end of your chain. Let us do it once more. Skip the next chain, go to the next one, draw up a loop. You'll be having 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through the same stitch, draw a loop. Now you have 4 loops, yarn over, draw through all, chain 1 to finish. So repeat doing that, then I'll meet you at the end. When you get at the end, you have 2 remaining, skip 1, go to the last one, draw a loop, yarn over, go through the same stitch, draw a loop. You have 4 loops, yarn over, draw through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. To begin the next row, chain 2, 1 and 2, then turn. After turning, we have these 2 spaces here. You are going to work on the first space. So go through the first space, draw a loop. When you have 2, yarn over, go through the same place, draw a loop. When you have 4, yarn over, draw through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. Then you are going to this next space, the first one immediately after this bump. You go through, draw a loop, yarn over, go through, draw a loop. You have 4, yarn over, draw through all the 4, chain 1 to finish. You are going to repeat that until the end. You go to this next chain space immediately after the next bump. You go through, draw a loop. When you have 2, yarn over, go through the same place, draw a loop. You have 4, yarn over, draw through all, chain 1 to finish. And you are going to repeat doing that until the end. of the row. You go through this chain space immediately after these small bumps. We have the first chain space, and repeat that until the end. So far this is what I have. When you get at the end, now you don't go through this space after the bump, but you go through the very last chain space, so that your edges will be straight and uniform. Chain 1 to finish. To begin the next row, you will chain 2 and repeat row 2. So chain 1, 2 and turn. After turning, you are going to repeat the way we did row 2. Go through this very first space after the bump, draw a loop, yarn over, go through it, draw a loop. You have 4, yarn over, draw through all, chain 1. Go to this next space after the bump and make this pattern we have been making, and repeat that across the row just the same way we did row 2. This is a 1 row repeat pattern. You repeat making row 2 until you have the length that you want. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it was, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, share, like. Then I'll see you in the next tutorial.